Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and it's a rainy, dreary, floody day. This morning I got up, the water was clear up to my truck, and the bridge was underwater. Probably about 2 foot underwater, maybe a foot and a half. So now I got logs in my yard and another big limb right there, and then on down there on the other side of the bridge there's actually a log all the way around, or all the way across the bridge, and it's a big log. So even if the rain does go down, we got to clear a log before we can get in and out of here. But anyway, I thought we would do a video on how to make a chicken feeder, and I racked my brain in many ways trying to figure out how to do this without it costing me a penny. So that's what I'm going to do. So I got this bright idea, and I'll show you what I got here. So what we've got here is a bucket, and it's got a lid that screws on it. I'll get that. So it's got this lid. I got to clean it up. I was going to use this for a filter system, and it didn't work out the way I planned, so we're going to use it for this. I got to plug a hole because I got that in the wrong location. So I just drilled some, let's see what size those are, 1 1/8 inches. And I left it a little bit off of the bottom. I don't know how well that's going to work for me, but we're going to see if we can use this. This one I'll have to plug, or else it'll pour out of it, I'm sure. So I don't know if I'm going to need a deflector in there. I was looking at a bird feeder that I've got that has some things on the side of it, like a hummingbird feeder. And on top of the holes inside there, it's got a half moon flat piece of metal that comes out so far, and I'm wondering if that's going to be something I need to apply. But that's something I can 3D print if I need to, and test it out and see if that'll work. But anyway, then I decided, okay, I need a tray. And that's just one of them little end tables for a picnic table. And to show you what it looks like before I cut it, it'll look like that. Now, I see a mud dauber's nest in there that needs to go away. But that one there is a good one. I use it on the porch, but this one here was always in my way. It's all stained and ugly looking, and I didn't notice I had a crack in it right there, but oh well, it'll work. Worst comes to worst, I got a nicer one right there. So if I bolt this down on here with these holes facing right here, this is actually like a separate trough. So each one of these will come down, and as they're eating it, they'll fill this up. And I'll have one on each one of these sides. So we'll see how well this is going to work. So right now what I need to do is drill some holes in there, probably 3, in a triangle position to hold this down to this. So let's do that. Alright, so it don't matter about them nubs. It'll rest right in the straw that's on the floor. and it ain't gonna matter all that bad. If I had one that wasn't cracked here, I could probably put feet right here, so tall, but I'm not gonna do that. So now I got a lid here that I get to pull. Now that came out easy enough. So now I'll just make me a plug to put in there, 3D print a plug. So now we've got the top of that, and that's nasty, dirty. So that ought to work pretty decent for a feeder. And we got a way to hang it if we wanted to hang it, which I'm not going to unless I feel that I need to. But this here, it was just one of them little outdoor picnic table or end table, and it had matching chairs and stuff that was left at the old house that I used to live in. So I've been carrying it around since I moved to from the last place. So it was always in my way, so I said I'm gonna make it useful. So I think that'll make a nice tray to hold feed in. So we'll see. I might be making a nightmare, who knows. But this was free. These buckets, they weren't free. Or no, actually they were free, because I answered a Craigslist on that had these, and he was giving them away to get them out of his hair. He had too many of them. So I went and got 4 of them, and I swear these are food grade heavy duty containers, and so it says. It ain't no different than any other frickin' bucket. So I've got a black one that I probably should have used that one, but I wanted a lid on it, so when I take that loose, and it's a sealed lid, it's got a rubber O-ring in it, so this will be a sealed unit and nothing will fall in it. And as soon as I plug that plug, I'll just put a plug in it. I might do the same thing with this side over here, this one. I don't know yet, but I think that'll make a nice little feeder. Well, nice big feeder. Pretty big. That's a 5-gallon bucket. So it ought to be pretty decent. But I'm gonna go ahead and make another one for the water. That one's a little more involved. I ordered 20 piece of those things that goes in the side of the bucket, on the bottom of your bucket, where I'll show you a picture of that right here. And the chicken just moves the pedal or the pin to get water to come out. So that's what I'm going to do with the next one. It's going to be the same kind of bucket, so they'll actually match. I probably should have used that one, and I may still yet. It's got higher areas right here, so the pocket's a little deeper. The bigger they get, the better it'll fit them. So I may take and use this one, and this one's more like a rubber. It feels, that one's brittle. This one's a little more like a rubber. So it's possible I'll just go ahead and cut the legs off of this one and put it on that one, and then the other bucket will be white also, so there'll be a matching set, and they'll last me however long I ever feed chickens, maybe even my son. He said he was thinking about getting into chickens too. But there's my take on the feeder build. I would test it out, but I don't want to test it out until we get in the chicken coop. I mean, I have the feeder that I got for them while they're a chick, so I can use them out there until I get something mastered. But who knows? Maybe we can use that hole to be useful for something. I was wondering about this hole here, if it could be useful for something. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You guys have a good one. Later.